year. Our best bets, of course, always are premium picks. We give out tons and tons of free picks. You have 2 websites worth, sportschatplace.com, pickdogs.com, where we give out free picks on just about. Sports Chat Place, we do free picks on every game, every day. Pick Dogs, we do the bulk of the games. With college basketball, sometimes, there's so many games. We don't get to all of them on Pick Dogs. I do video picks just, every day. I do tons of them. I don't do every game, but I do a lot of them. I do as many as I can. And then, of course, we have this live show. We have the drive-through show as well at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Tony and Chris. But anyways, so today is February 1st, and Ruffalo is not with us today. He's not fired or anything like that, so you don't have to ask where's Chris and all that other good stuff. He's sick. He's got a headache or something. I'm not really sure what the hell his problem is, but he's not here today. But he'll be back at some point. But we're talking about adding some new shows and doing some new things around here. So I think that it's just a natural byproduct, of kind of we're always evolving, we're always moving forward. So the way that it's probably going to work, at least the initial layout, is that we're going to continue to do our live show that we always do. This show we're going to continue to do it. We're going to have a separate show for hockey with the hockey guys and whoever else wants to be on it. Rod and Chris and Brian wants to be with them, that's fine. And if they want to add any of our other cappers, they can do that as well, or have guest cappers. But I'm not going to be on for the hockey. I don't add any value there, and it's unfair to them for me to just sit here and sulk, during hockey. I feel like, it's just not my place. It's not my sport, and I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I'm a hockey expert all of a sudden, either. I know that other people will do that. Like the World Cup will roll around, all of a sudden they're going to sit there and mispronounce Spanish names or something. It's like it's not going to happen, So we're going to set up a separate hockey show. I'll talk to Rod and Chris, and we'll figure out exactly how that's going to work and what time that's going to go out. The other thing that we're going to do is we're going to add a premium pick show. We're going to eliminate the best of the live show on the premium site, and we're going to add a subscription show on YouTube. It's something that I never wanted to do, but after yesterday's show and, kind of like the trend of the show is like, all I ask you guys to do is hit the like button, and no one wants to do that. And then you have other people that, they'll basically, they would hit the like button 1,000 times if they could, and it's like, it's unfair to them, we do the best that we can for free. I don't ask for anything, it's like all I've asked is to hit the like button. It takes literally a half a second. So what we're going to do is we're going to add, for those people that want more information, that want our best of the live show picks, at least one premium pick from each of us, plus a consensus pick from us. We'll have it'll be like a 5 to 10 minute show. It's not going to be like a whole long show or anything like that. It's going to be like a 5 to 10 minute show every day. And we're going to do a premium pick each and a consensus pick on that show. And we'll come up with a subscription price. It's going to be like in the $20 a month range. So, totally reasonable, or, maybe $30 a month, $1 a day. It's $1 a day, $30 a month or something, and we'll do it that way instead. But the Lucky Penny will be retired, I guess. I don't know. Maybe we'll get him a frame and put him in the back of the set and put his record there.
Why don't you bury him in the yard?
But anyways, that is the plan. Of course, nothing is set in stone. But like I said, Ruffalo is out today, so it's just me, Rod, and Chris today. They know about the hockey show. We didn't really discuss the other show, but I know Brian and I have been talking about it for a while behind the scenes, and I think it's kind of the perfect fit for everyone, right? Some people they don't want to hear the picks enough to hit the like button. Other people, they want to hear whatever picks they can get. So why not make everybody happy, right? This way I don't have to sit here and beg people to hit the like button. Someone said that's disappointing. Well, I would love to hear exactly why you think that's disappointing. My email is mitch@pickdogs.com, and if you think it's unfair, disappointing, or anything like that, by all means, my email is mitch@pickdogs.com. It's the Pick Dogs is spelled exactly how it is right up here in the logo, or mitch@sportschatplace.com. Either of those work. Email me and let me know how $30, how $1 a day for 4 or 5 5 premium picks is disappointing or not worth it, when basically we were willing to give them for free.
Can I say something quick?
For a couple of likes. I'm not really sure. Brian? Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
I was just going to say that the show's really not changing at all. It's just
the show's
that
going to be
extra
the same.
5 minutes. It's just that instead of the best of the live show available at the site, it's just going to be read off, in video form. So
right.
You're not nothing's changing really, except for an added, really cheap, premium pick
option
video.
Option. I know that some other people are offering their premium pick for $15 a day. You're going to get 150 premium picks for $30. I mean, that is literally, if Ruffalo was here or if Romanelli was here, I'd have him do the math, but it's pennies.
Pennies.
It's pennies. So I think it's fair. Mine will be a pick that's not included in my regular premium picks, but it will be a best of the live show pick. I always have a lot of picks that I didn't put in the premium area. And I'll tell you, like on Saturday, if I would have put mine in, I would have had a really big day. I loved, all the ones that I took out, every single one of them won. It was one of those days where it was like that was the kind of month that January was. But
2 bits a pick.
Yeah.
And 120 picks over the month.
Yeah.
2 bits.
Yeah. Yeah. It's. The thing is, nothing. It's not. We're not taking away from anything else that we're doing. We're just adding another thing, and that's it. So, I don't know when we'll probably start it. The day after the Super Bowl on Monday, we'll probably start. Unless we just start tomorrow. I don't know. I'll have to see exactly what it entails to set it up. I know it's super easy on our Pick Dogs YouTube channel. It's super easy for us to do. It's not something that I really ever wanted to do, but it just makes sense, because it's like I said, it's not something that's like cost prohibitive. Like it's like if you're a $5 bettor, if you bet $5 a game, it's still affordable. It's not going to take away from your betting budget. If you bet if you bet 4 games a day at $5 each, $20, it's still $600 a month. This is not going to touch that. I don't know. Like I said, Mitch@pickdogs.com, Mitch@sportschatplace.com. If you guys have any thoughts, opinions, disappointment, anything like that.
Yeah, I think it just adds to it.
I personally think that it's going to be one of those things that starts at $30 and ends up being $149. But we'll always grandfather people in. When I first started my very first premium area at sportschatplace.com, my very, very first one that I started, it was in 2010, was my first premium area I ever had. It was $28.99 a month. And all the way up until the time where I got fired from Sports Chat Place, the first time, I haven't been fired from it again, but I meant, there's always going to be a scenario where that could happen again, and it likely would, right? But it used to be $28.99, and when Sports Chat Place, when I was fired and they changed the format and everything like that, there were still people that were paying $28.99 a month. We always grandfather in pricing. No, it's not for everyone. It's just an option. It's just an option for people, and it's also an option for people that say, I want to donate money to the show. I want, how do I donate money? How do I, it's that option too. So it's like. It gives people that option. I always say buy a consensus report, a 3-day consensus report or something. But this is actually probably less than that. Yeah, you're gonna get more. You guys know I'm a blabbermouth. You can't shut me up. I talk too much as it is. Rod, what do you think of that idea? I don't know. I didn't really run it by these guys. These guys are just hearing it for the first time.
I like that idea. I like that idea for because I'm forgetful to put in my pick into the live show thing as it is. So this works out easier. You can you just be able to give picks, and then it'll be a little more. I call it a little more. You're a little more interactive with people too. I think that way, with the good people that we want. I like it. It's a good idea.
Maybe we keep a rolling record of everybody's picks. Got to give out a premium.
I mean, there's always going to be people that aren't happy, and that's
Yeah, it doesn't take away anything. It's just an added option. If you don't want it, you don't want it.
Yeah, exactly. It's
everyone has their own way of doing things. I mean, some people give you, make their prices like a price you wouldn't want to buy it at, and then they offer you a discount code every day, right? 20% off or something. Come up with some stupid code, Sounds like, their 6-year-old came up with. And you got to sit here and use discount code PASTE, for 20% off. It's just
Wednesday.
It's moronic, It's just moronic. It's like I would rather start with the fair prices to begin with. Let people make their own decisions. Who writes the consensus report is a question we have. So the consensus report isn't something that's written. The consensus report isn't something that's written. It's the consensus report is a dynamic report that updates automatically. It updates automatically. But of the best of the live show consensus pick, Brian writes it up, and he just picks the pick that we all agree on, right? Isn't that how it works, Brian?
Yeah, and there's some days that we don't agree on anything.
Yeah, so. But Brian does the write-up on that one. I think I can say that, right?
Yeah, and I never missed a day.
No, I never miss a day. So that's why he does it. Yeah, it's like I have a million things to do. We all have.
That's
Rod,
that's my thing.
Usually at the end of the show, Rod's got to take his wife somewhere. It's like, then the show ends, everyone, boom, It's like...
Yeah.
I got my son's math class I got to do.
Yeah, I got stuff, so... But Brian, Brian's done a good job with that, so we just, it doesn't matter. But the consensus report itself is dynamic. I'm thinking also of replacing the computer pick show and doing a consensus pick show. Just a random pick from the consensus report each day. That's the other thing I want to add. People aren't the worst. I mean, it's a lot of effort to hit the like button. It's just a ton, or to leave a comment. It's just a ton. It's just a ton of effort. Not everybody wants to do it, so we'll just do whatever. I think it's it's a natural evolution of the show, and it's something that people have wanted for a long time. When I first started College Football Place, we never had premium picks. We only had free picks. That was all we had. And people wrote me, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people sent me emails. Why don't you sell your picks? Why don't you sell your picks? Why don't you sell your picks? And I was like, I don't want to. Not just, people from the site, people from other sites, people from everywhere. And finally, people said, don't you get sick of all the emails of the people asking you for your best bets? Make an area, and to have a place to put your best bets. And that's how I came up with the premium area. It was requested by our audience, and I made it at $28.99 because it was $1 a day. That was the price I made it. It was $1 a day, and then what happened was the reason why prices increased is naturally my costs increased with the volume of people that come to the website. My costs go up and up and up, and the amount of people subscribing went up and up and up. But, I saw what other people were charging for a lot worse. I mean, look at the Iceman charges, Jesus. It's like,
$100 for a minus 180.
Yeah, I mean, his picks are worth $90 and we're not worth $30 a month. I mean, seriously, it's like someone needs to check themselves, in a big way. There's a few other people that I'm not legally allowed to name that we could go through the same exercise with. I mean, imagine having a website that you own and never being on the leaderboard for a sport in 10 years. Not one sport, not one leaderboard. 10 years. It happens. Got lighting issues. It's so weird. If I turn on the lights in this one with this button right here, see if I hit this green button right here, turn these lights on, I lose my camera. Oh, wait, it stayed on. Wow. That was all right. It worked.
We're good.
Yeah. Nobody, Rod,
Nobody move.
At least you're not sitting on an ejector chair where it shoots you up in the air if you hit the wrong button.
Yeah. This is all right. It worked. Oh, did you see me freeze up there? Let's see how long it works. If my camera goes out, that's what it is. Oh, there it is, a freeze. See? Frozen. There we go. It's so weird, right? It's like this light makes my camera go off. I don't know what it is, man. It's so weird. It's like my camera hates it. It hates it. Anyways, let's get to picks, man. Let's do some picks. We don't have Ruffalo here. Slow us down.
Hey, did you have the Pacers yesterday? Mitch?
I had it on the free picks.
Oh, okay. That was my airing of grievances #1 BS play of the day. I don't know how you can't score a bucket in 6 minutes, but it happens.
They lost by 9. They needed more than that.
Yeah, well, they were up by I don't know how many points they were up by with 8 minutes to go, 16 or something like that. I forget. I never seen a team collapse. Well, I have seen teams collapse like that.
Well, let's get to the NBA. We got a pretty good card today, considering Ruffalo's not here. We got the Heat and the Hornets lined up 2 points in that one. We got the Hawks and the Lakers, the line down a point in that one. We got the Bulls and the Knicks, the line down a half a point in that one. And the Cavs and the Timberwolves, the line down a point in that one. Brian, anything?
Oh, I actually thought about taking the Lakers for a second this morning, and then I looked into it. I think this is the last game of a really long road trip for the Lakers. I think they're going to want to get out of town and get back to L.A. Atlanta's a good young team here. I think I'm going to take the points with the Hawks, and then the Thunder are off 2 days of rest. I like them plus the points at home against the Houston Rockets.
How about you, Rod?
Are we doing all the NBA? Somebody
just the top
ahead.
4.
Did I go? Did I jump with Rockets and Thunder? Not in the. Oh well.
It was not in that list of 4.
It's okay.
It's okay. Yeah. For me, the Lakers and the Hawks. I like to go under. Hawks have been playing better D this year, and the Lakers are known for playing D. And then just as you said, last game of a road trip. I don't see them shooting the lights out here. Give me the under 218 in the Lakers. And I would take the Timberwolves. They actually got a win yesterday. I think they, on a back-to-back, I think they get another win. I don't know if they actually win the game outright, but give me the points with the Timberwolves. I think they keep it close in that one.
I can't stand the ice.
And I also like the Heat. Give me the Heat. The Heat are over Charlotte. Heat's healthy again, and they need to start getting some wins after their bad start and injuries and stuff. I think this game they roll over Charlotte and start to get things rolling.
I really hate the Iceman too. I'm with you guys. He's so smarmy. It's just like, it's like you act like you've done something when you pick a minus 210 winner. You know, it's like you can't, if you give out minus 210 picks, you can't win, right? Because you can't act like a hero that you hit a minus 210 pick, and then you can't, you lose a minus 210 pick, then you're a real piece of garbage, right? So it's like you can't win, man. It's like you can't win. Not in my book. It's like the guy goes on our show, right, on our live show as his website name. It's like, like, can you imagine me going on somebody else's show and commenting as Pick Dogs or SportsChatPlace.com? It's like, how cheesy is that, man? Anyways, I like the Heat here. I like the Bulls and the Cavs. I don't know why. See what's going on. These Anthony Davis and LeBron questionable tonight. Always questionable.
They're always questionable. They're always questionable.
Always questionable. They didn't play yesterday, so I'm going to guess they're not that questionable.
No, I think they both play. I think they both play last game. They got 2 days off after this, so I think they both play.
Jesus.
Holy garbage truck.
All right. Got the Kings and the Pelicans, the Thunder and the Rockets, the Bucks and the Blazers. Any of those three, Brian?
I already mentioned how much I like the Thunder tonight, the Thunder Buddies. I think they can get a cover, if not win outright. I'm going to be giving out the Sacramento Kings at the New Orleans Pelicans on the drive-thru tonight, so make sure you tune in and check it out. And I'm going to take a slight lean to the Trailblazers against the Bucks. That's just a ton of points. I don't like how much public is on this dog, but I think they can keep it respectable with Milwaukee.
Yeah.
For me,
Go ahead. I was just going to ask Brian, the Thunder have been so awful at home and won 6 straight up, and you're calling for an outright win against a Rockets team that's won 5 in a row.
He could do it.
What is it that just jumps off the page on you on that one? I love the bold prediction.
That could happen.
I love bold predictions, man. You guys know. I mean, I always come out here and then people rip me, right? It's like because I had the balls to have conviction.
I think it's a bucket game. I think it comes down to a 2-3 point game. The Thunder they have 2 days of rest, fully rested. They look like crap, but there's too much public money for me on the Houston Rockets here on the road. They're not a team. They're not a superstar team. I think the Thunder can do it. See. I see it dropped to 4.5 at one of the sites.
I see it up to 5.5.
BetMGM has 4.5.
Let's see. BetMGM is the one that got planted on that Bucks bet for $2.3 million. Normally, there's a guy that goes around.
5 at DraftKings and 5 at Parks Casinos.
I see it at 4.5. I'm seeing 5s everywhere else.
So when you see it dropping like a point,
it
doesn't worrisome for Rockets guys.
But these numbers haven't really played out for the last month.
Nope.
They have not played out for a month.
That's why thank God it's February.
Yep.
For me.
And
I'm not going to change my way of doing things just because I had a bad month. I'm not going to start doing it the opposite because then I'll lose even more.
Yeah, but I think they're better spots than others.
Mm-hmm.
this thing's still opened at 4.5. You know, it's not like it's at 2.5. It's 5 at most places.
Yep.
Anyways, Rod.
For me in this one, I like the Rockets. Thunder have not been good at home. They're 0-4 ATS off of 2 days of rest. So 2 days of rest hasn't done them any good. I like the Rockets here. They're just rolling. They're actually finding their identity, and they're actually playing defense. Their defensive numbers are definitely on the rise with the trades they've made. So no Harden. I like the Rockets here to roll over the Thunder. And I like the Bucks. The Bucks are going to roll over the Trailblazers today. The Blazers just don't have an answer for Mutombo. He's just too big. He can score at will if he on Portland here. This is a game they double-digit win over the Blazers.
Blazers a cover machine on the road.
They have been, yep.
A little scary.
It is a little scary. It was like the Wizards yesterday, but the Wizards did it.
I think the Kings are the play against the Pelicans of this group. It's like just almost too obvious, though. Got Memphis against San Antonio, Dallas, and the Suns. It's like Suns. The Suns are, I think, are the easiest betting team, you know, right now in the NBA. With Booker, yes. Without Booker, no. So it's Suns against the Mavericks and the Pistons against the Nuggets. Brian, any of these three?
I'm seriously thinking of adding the Mavericks as a premium play after the show. They've lost 5 in a row. This is a solid team that, you know, I think Phoenix is the team that's going to surprise it. Phoenix is the team that's going to make the playoffs and make a run. But I think in this game, Dallas is the play. I think they've lost 5 in a row. I think they'll be desperate against the Phoenix team.
Including against Phoenix at home last time out 2 days ago. Losing by 6 as a 1-point favorite.
I'm going to try them again today.
Yeah, I think, you know, the Booker questionable status is the whole thing here. You know, if Booker plays, Phoenix. If it's not Booker, then Dallas for me. Rod?
Yeah, I'm the same way. If Booker plays, the Suns win. If he's not in there, Mavericks get him out so I can get a win in that one. And the other one, we doing the rest of the games?
Yes.
Okay. I like the Spurs over the Grizzlies. Spurs are all healthy, and they come to play tonight. Get a win over the shorthanded Grizzlies. And I don't know. I am not laying with the Pistons, and I see a lot of people laying with the Pistons. Why, I have no idea. They think this is a letdown spot or something. I am not laying with the Pistons. Give me the Nuggets at home here. Beat the Pistons, double digits.
How about those Nugs?
Yeah.
Put a whooping.
More Nuggets today.
Jazz.
Give me some Nuggets.
Yeah. Nuggets are just red hot. Red hot. Anyways, I had the Nuggets in my video too.
I kind of tempted with the Grizzlies, though. I don't know. They seem to be a scrappy bunch.
Got college hoops. I have an NBA 3-pack for sale today. I haven't put out any college. I just have an NBA 3-pack. You guys have any NBA you're selling?
No, I got one NBA, one NHL, one college basketball. My thank God it's February 3-pack. All 3 picks are $40 at pickdogs.com. I'm ready to start the new month out with a sweep.
How about you, Rod?
And for me, I've got an NHL birdcage, I've got an NBA birdcage, and I've got one college basketball slam dunk. You can get the birdcages separate, $25 each, or you can get my Masterful Monday, get all 7 plays. On one place, $34.95. Loving today's card. Extremely confident in these 7 bets. Can't wait.
All right. Got college hoops. We got some afternoon action. Western Carolina against Citadel. UMBC against NJIT. Louisville against Georgia Tech. Sac State against Eastern Washington. Southern Illinois against Austin Peay. I did the video, and then I found out Southern Illinois' best player is out. Indiana State against Bradley. LIU against St. Francis of Brooklyn. Brian?
I'm going to start it off with Western Carolina, laying the points. I know they've lost 7 straight games, but to me it looks like they're begging you to take Citadel, so I'm on the other side of that one. And then Eastern Washington, I took a loss yesterday with them. I'm going to try them again on a lower level bet, not as much as I lost yesterday. -9.5. It should be -9 by the time they get closer to tip. So Eastern Washington there for me.
Yeah, the flipping of the penny, the reason why I flipped the penny is because I know zero about hockey, man. I know nothing at all about it. Nothing. I mean, you couldn't know less. I mean, I could sit here and pretend. I could learn some hockey names and stuff, but it's not a sport for me. It's kind of, it'd be the same as me saying I enjoy watching the Olympics.
I like the Winter Olympics, but watching guys run and looking like they're gonna die.
They could hold the Summer Olympics across the street from my house, and I wouldn't go.
No, I don't think I would either. I like the Olympic ones. Nothing like getting on a little skeleton sled thingy going 120 miles an hour.
I don't know. When you have a bet on a hockey game and it goes to overtime and it's tied and you got the action back and forth, the goaltenders all over the place. I mean, I think it's pretty exciting stuff.
I'm talking about grown men, in public discussing women's gymnastics. That's what I'm talking about.
There's like.
I'm talking about grown men in public talking about women's figure skating and men's figure skating. Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Watch out, you get triple sow cow on that one.
It happens. It happens. And once again, not from a place where we had winter sports. So, I do like the Winter Olympics. I'm with Rod. I can watch the Winter Olympics. I find it a lot more tolerable. I don't like the new sports that they've added. I don't like the snowboarding. I don't like the half pipe. I don't like any of that stuff. But I don't like the judging sports. I don't like judging sports. But I do like the one where they ski like 25 miles and shoot targets along the way. They just stop, all of a sudden they're racing, and they stop, and then they go down and they just start shooting.
The biathlon.
Is that what that is?
It's called. It's the biathlon, and they ski like crazy, and then they get to a point, and they stop,
it's like,
they get their gun out, and they
who ever thought of combining those two things? It's like cross-country skiing and target shooting. It's like, all right, let's do it. it's like I bagged a 35-point buck, and I did it in an hour and 52 minutes.
I like the speed skiing too. I'm always tempted. I think I could do good at it.
Oh, the speed skating?
You just have to point your speed skiing. No, speed skiing, where they just stop at the top of the hill and you just aim yourself and you got to get into the tuck position and you hold yourself and you go as fast as you can straight down the hill.
I like the regular speed skating. I don't like that other speed skating like that Apollo Anton Ono does. I like the other speed skating though.
I'd like to see Rod racing down the hill.
This one where they like swing the arm and they got the
you got that arm going.
They do the two arms. Eric Heiden.
Yeah.
It's always some Dutch guy. It's always some Dutch guy.
Always some Dutch guy. Yeah.
It's like, holy shit, that Dutch guy. It's like. Anyways, Brian.
You see it live. They're moving, man. They are moving.
Anything on these early games, Brian?
All right, told you. Western Carolina
all right.
And Eastern Washington for me.
How about you, Rod? Anything on these early games?
For the Citadel in Western Carolina, I love the over. Both these teams are just awful defense. There's no defense going to be played in this game. Track meet all the way. Love the over. I know it's a high number, but I still like it. We're going to go over the number there. And I like Georgia Tech and Louisville. Same thing. I like that to go over the number. Another track meet in that one. Those are the two. We're not quite at that. Are we at the Austin P time? I like Austin P today.
Yeah, I took Southern Illinois in the video, and I kind of am regretting it. That's okay. Nah, I don't think there should be a shut up. We're not going to change anything about the current live show that we do. We're just going to add a premium live show. I think that's the answer. I think that's the answer.
Iceman in the house?
Yeah, for a nominal price, you get one of our top plays of the day. You know, you can't beat that for $30 or $25 or $20 a month or whatever.
We take PayPal. Go to the website. Click on the Premium Picks tab. You'll see we take PayPal. We take everything. Credit cards, PayPal. We don't do Cash App.
I think Venmo's getting bigger. I send people money Venmo.
I did not watch the Royal Rumble. Mitch is a hater. Jesse Shuley.
Oh, he is here.
No, it's not him. It's somebody doing that.
That's it. Well, somebody did this picture.
Yeah. I don't know.
I wonder what time it is in Thailand.
Mitch can't get my name out of his mouth. Oh, whatever. Learn how to pick like me. Ah, fuck you. It is the real Jesse Shirley. You're fake, Ricky Tran.
Yeah.
Anyways. Oh, man. Jack off. As they say in Chicago. Jag off. It's not him. I don't think it's him.
No, it can't be.
I doubt it. Jag.
I think if that really was him, I think he'd be a little more angry.
Yeah.
A dick like me.
That's what I said to Brian. Like it's like I don't think we're making a lot of friends. We're not in the friends business. No. It's weird because I don't even see these comments on the YouTube. It's like, there he is. All right. I like Georgia Tech here, but I'm a little skittish, on it. It's not like a premium pick or anything. I'm probably not even going to bet it. Got Duke against Miami. Miami's just hideous. Got Southeast Missouri against Murray State. Drake back at it. 18-point favorites again against Illinois State. Wofford against East Tennessee. Evansville against Valpo. Missouri State against Loyola, Illinois. Memphis against UCF. Any of those, Brian?
I think in that time frame, I'm going to jump on Duke. This morning I got a -11. I've been wrong, though. Every single game I've gone for against Miami, I think 4 or 5 in a row. But I just think
you were wrong on Saturday. They got slaughtered.
Duke's playing. They need to win and win impressively, finish out. And Miami's just third string. I'll take Duke here, lay the points.
I lived in Chicago for a long time, and they do say jag off all the time. You jag off. One of my favorite Chicago expressions. Rod?
For me, I like Southeast Missouri over Murray State. I think that's just too many points. So the home team in this series is 8-3. Murray on the road, not so good this year. We're 1-5 ATS on the road. I don't think they win the game, but I think they keep it closer than the number. Give me Southeast Missouri plus the points. I like Valpo to bounce back today, get the win over Evansville. Evansville won yesterday. Give me Valpo to bounce back and get the win today in that one. And I think Drake wins today. Give me Drake. They bounce back and get the win. They won yesterday. Didn't cover. I think they cover today. Win by 20.
Could I add another one? I agree with Rod.
I'm on Illinois State. I got it. You have Drake? You're on Drake?
I'm going to take Drake today.
Are you really?
I think Rod's on to something here. He made. I like Drake today. I
like Illinois State.
I want to jinx them, so I won't be happy. I won't be upset if they don't cover.
I think the world is going to be thinking exactly, oh, Drake's going to be mad. They're going to come back today and blow him out. No way. No way. No way.
I was kicking myself yesterday thinking I should have taken the money line on Illinois State, and then they didn't win anyway, so saved myself some bucks.
Is it raining?
I got ice pellets at my house.
Is that what that is?
All last night it was bothering me. And then my heat went off at like 4 a.m. Anyway, I did the old off and on thing, and that fixed it. So.
Nice.
Wofford. Oh, it's my turn. I like Illinois State. I don't care. I like Duke. I like Southeast Missouri State against Murray State. I like Memphis against Central Florida.
We didn't get to that spot yet.
Yeah, we did. We went all the way through the 8 o'clock games, and Loyola against Missouri State, which kind of like Missouri State in that one. Prairie View A&M, Alabama State, Grambling, Mississippi Valley State. I'll take Grambling just for Romanelli since he's not here. Texas Southern against Alabama A&M. Jackson State against Arkansas Pine Bluff. North Carolina Central versus South Carolina State. That's brutal, man. If you're sitting home capping the North Carolina Central South Carolina State game, you could have some issues, man. Texas Tech against Oklahoma. Oklahoma missing some players again. Brian?
Nothing I love in this time frame, but a slight lean to Texas Tech. I think Oklahoma suffers a little letdown here. I think the Red Raiders take them to task, win by 10. I'll take Texas Tech for a $60 bet.
Now, the Iceman wouldn't have the Pirates to win the World Series. The Iceman would have, like, the Dodgers win the World Series as a $300 premium pick.
Texas Tech on the money line tonight.
On the money, yeah.
Minus 280 or 270 or whatever.
He's on Jackson State against Arkansas Pine Bluff. That's. I mean, those are. It's like maybe I should put in some college basketball premiums. There's some easy
yeah,
I bet you got.
What the hell?
Tampa Bay Lightning money line.
I might do it. I might put some college basketball premium in just for the hell of it.
Yeah, I'd probably add 2 more. Get to 5. I like to be at 5.
I never had Gene and Jude's in River Grove. No, I didn't. Will the premium pick show have picks that you guys are selling in packages? I don't think so. I think it's going to be additional picks. Because it's going to be like a lot lower priced product. So I'm not going to give away my more expensive. It's unfair to the people that have my regular monthly plan. But we'll give out still. When I do the premium picks, it's like, that's like a pick of picks, for me. I think these other guys on most days, not on all days, but on most days. It'll be worth it.
pitter patter of the ice drops.
I'm just thinking about what I want to make for lunch. A Philly cheesesteak without the right kind of cheese, or do I want a hot dog? That's what I'm sitting there thinking about.
For me in this time spot, I like Prairie View over Alabama State here. Prairie View is perfect on the year at home. I think they continue to stay perfect on the at home here. Get the win and cover over Alabama State. And for me, I like Texas Tech here. The defense is just much. We get the win and cover over Oklahoma. And my degenerate bet of the day is I'm going to go against Grambling State. I'm going to take Mississippi Valley State plus the 24.5 points. As Grambling ain't covered anything all year at home. 0-5. I think they're going to have a really hard time covering that massive number. Give me Mississippi Valley State plus the 24.5. $60.
All right. It's a real shit time slot. I like Texas Tech here against Oklahoma. I think that's, that's the game. Tomorrow's card is one of the better Tuesday cards that we've seen all year. It is absolutely loaded.
Good.
I'm not playing golf today. I'm just going to stay home and do videos. I got so many to do, which is rare for a Tuesday schedule. Looks like Kentucky's back in action for you tomorrow, Brian.
Awesome. Who are they playing?
Mizzou. At Mizzou.
Missouri coming off of that devastating home loss, right?
They won. They just didn't cover.
They won? Oh.
They won by...
Oh, they came.
They won. They came roaring back. They
What
won.
about Alabama?
Overtime.
Are they playing tomorrow?
I don't think so. I think they play Wednesday. We got, the schedules are just exploding with games. Once again, I want to thank everybody who visited our website, Sports Chat Place, and Pick Dogs in January. I've been online for 15 years, and I know this is not the busiest schedule we've ever had, but that was the most people that ever visited one of my websites for a month, was January of this year, which is amazing considering last year January, and the prior, year before that was the website had taken a huge dip in traffic. And then it came, we've been able to bring it back since, I'm calling the shots now. Anyways, NHL. This is at least my last week of doing NHL. It could be my last day of doing NHL, depending if Ruffalo's migraines condition. We've got Montreal against Vancouver, the Canucks. Tampa Bay Lightning versus Cashville. We got an Iceman spread there. Minus 175 on the Lightning.
And the public all over them, too.
Yep. Mizzou won. They just didn't cover. We know that. Rangers against the Penguins. Bruins against the Capitals. Those teams don't like each other, right? I mean, those teams really hate each other's guts, too. And the Winnipeg against Calgary. It seems that Winnipeg, Calgary, all those Canadian teams in that area just only play each other. Ottawa, Calgary, Winnipeg, right? It's
it's a shame they can't
get
the U.S. and play.
Well, that's what it is, because it's all the Canadian teams play each other in this season of the hockey. They've made a NHL North division, which is all Canadian teams. So only Canadian teams play Canadian teams this year.
Why don't they just give the players in Canada the vaccine and let them travel back and forth?
But you need it to go the other way. You need the American teams to come here, right? And then the government has set the rules where, sure, you can come here, but you're going to quarantine for 14 days. So that just doesn't work. That's why the Raptors.
Better than nothing.
Ron actually has a girlfriend. Ron Romano. He lives with his girlfriend. So all you ladies out there, he's taken.
Yeah, but I'm not, ladies.
Brian's available.
You can have the second best.
Brian's hawking his goods on our live show. I'm not paying for that shit. I'll tell you that much.
Ron's
And he doesn't even mind Cougars. So Cougars you can apply too. He likes Cougars.
Well, this hockey card is full of value here. I don't know. Are we allowed to go with some hockey picks?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna flip the penny and everything. We're gonna do the whole full monty.
I like the Vancouver Canucks. The Canucks. I think that's tremendous value, getting around plus 150. They've been pretty solid this season. I like the Pittsburgh Penguins against the Rangers team that's been struggling along. I think the best value play out there is the Predators against the Lightning. You got the World again on Tampa Bay. I'll take another shot with Nashville to get a win at plus 150 or so.
For me, we'll start with the Canucks. Definitely doing the Canuck dance today. Love the Canucks today. They're playing the better hockey. And when they first met Montreal at the beginning of the year, they were with two of their top guys, and those guys are playing today. Playing good hockey. Give me the Canucks. I also like the under in that game. I think goals are going to be at a premium. It's going to be a hard-hitting, physical game. I like the Penguins over the Rangers. The Rangers have just looked awful. They're young, rebuilding team. Their future looks bright. Not tonight. Give me the Penguins. I'm with Brian. Give me Nashville. Nashville's 4-1. The last 5 in Tampa Bay. The last game, Tampa got out to an early 4-1 lead, I believe they had, and Nashville came roaring back and almost tied it up. I think they win it today. Give me Nashville. Bruins. I'm going to take the Bruins over Washington. Washington won the last game in overtime. Bruins come back, get a win today. Flames and the Jets. I like the Flames. Give me the Flames play after their player-only meeting. I got to go with the Flames here. They're going to play better D and look real good playing Montreal after that players-only meeting. And the Jets will only get better once Dubois is out of isolation. They made a trade for a guy, and he came up to Canada, and he's still sitting in a hotel room in Winnipeg. Poor guy.
Sounds like a country song.
Yeah. Stuck in a hotel room in Winnipeg.
Me and Rod are in complete agreement tonight. I like the Bruins as well. We agree on every single play.
Thunder Buddies.
We're totally opposite on that one. He could be Thunder Buddy.
Hey,
Thunder
I'm going to add 2 premium picks, and maybe one will be the Thunder tonight. Who knows?
You know what this is?
I don't know. I can't see it.
It's the number of inches Mike Evans is below 6'10". That's what it is.
Well, he should have caught that pass. if it hits you in the fingers, you should have caught it.
It's the number of inches Mike Evans is below 6'10". This.
Right what does 6'10" have to do with anything?
6 foot. The guy's 6'10".
I think he's 6'4", 6'5".
He's 6'5". The average NFL wide receiver height is 6 feet. Tyreek Hill's about 4 feet. Tyreek Hill's about 5'5".
But could run like snot.
Yeah. Oh, wow, that's Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Talk about easy money. I don't think it gets any easier than this Super Bowl.
Wow. Why did they wait 2 weeks? Why?
I was ready for it yesterday.
Why didn't they play it yesterday?
I saw people doing shows and videos just about the Super Bowl. It's still a week away. I don't know.
Well, it is everybody's telling for you.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna be stuck here for for 2 days or something. By the time they dig me out.
Got the Capitals against the Bruins here.
We already finished the hockey.
No, I didn't.
But he's tossing the coin.
I got the Bruins got the Rangers against the Penguins. We've got the JETS Jets against the mayor of Calgary, Rodzawacki Flames. Jets. And I'm on the Canucks just for kicks, just so I get to say it. Who said Canucks? Higgs? Is Higgs the one that said Canucks? Let's call him. We should call Higgs, man. Higgs is someone we can call. Higgs will talk to us.
And what's their name?
No. We're not allowed to say what's her name, but we're allowed to say Higgs. Higgs we're legally allowed to say. What? No, we can say what's her name. What's her name we can say, too. We can say her, too. We can say them all. But it's Higgs, right?
Yeah.
We don't want to mention names, but it was Higgs. I said Canucks. We'll call Higgs. We'll do that on tomorrow's show. I don't have my phone with me. Brian, you got your phone? Because we could plug Higgs in. On my soundboard, I actually have a thing to plug people in. We could, for a phone. We could plug my phone in. We can call Higgs on the show.
The problem is I can't contact him on Facebook anymore. He's off the grid, so I don't talk to him much anymore. He's in incognito.
$34,000 subscribers. I don't really love flipping the penny that much. I really don't. But I did put up a new hockey picture on the set right here. See it? Can you guys see it over here by the YouTube counter? I got my hockey picture. It's the Claude Lemieux turtle.
You should mail me that penny from Hawaii. And I'm gonna make a video.
Can you tell it's the Claude Lemieux turtle? You know the Claude Lemieux turtle, Rod?
Oh yeah.
That's
what he always does. He was always the one. He'd be the pesky guy. He'd come out and he'd start stuff up, and then he'd just turtle. Don't hit me.
He was on the Devils, right?
Yeah, he was on the Devils for a bit. Yeah.
But the famous turtle is this one, the Darren McCarty. Where McCarty, he finally had enough. I mean,
my favorite tough guy in hockey was Ty Domi when he used to. I think he was on the Maple Leafs.
He was on the Maple Leafs, yeah. Yeah, he was a pesky. Him and Probert fights were awesome. 4-minute round fight.
I miss the old hockey fights. That was really...
Don't worry, I think later on in the season, I think we're going to get more fights.
We need a Ruffalo. You and Chris Ruffalo doing an old-time hockey fight. You pull the jersey up over your head.
Over his head.
There it is right there. It's not the same picture that I have, but it is the same fight. Same one. I kind of like it with 3 in the booth here, to be honest with you. No offense to Ruffalo. I kind of like it. It's refreshing for me. Feel like
he's the big host of the drive-thru, so.
Yeah, let's just let him be that. What do you guys think? Let's take a vote. Who wants to boot Ruffalo from this show? We'll have him on the premium live show, but not on this. I vote we boot him. I get 2 votes.
Yeah, whatever. Mitch gets 3 votes and we get 1.
It's like I like them, I like them, but I like 3 in the booth. We'll leave that one up for discussion. We'll talk about it in front of his face.
Or you can leave it up to Romanelli. Call him live on the phone. Let him make a decision.
From class?
Yep.
From class? Yeah, all of a sudden. Mitch is calling. Shit.
We're broadcasting in the Facebook groups today. Like, we haven't been doing that. Putting the live show in the group. I'd put it back in the group. I'm thinking about taking it off the Facebook pages and only having it in the group. This way you don't have these ass clowns on Facebook. Yeah, we're going to change things up. Anyways, thanks everyone for joining us. Oh, we got parlay time. Rod, you got a parlay for us?
Yeah. We're going to take Austin P minus the points. Texas Tech minus the points. And we're going to take Citadel game over the total. And hockey, we're going to take Canucks money line, Penguins money line, Boston money line. Parlay those three.
Brian, anything?
Yeah, I'm going to go Bruins money line, Thunder plus the points, and the Duke Blue Devils minus the points to win by 30 over Miami.
I'm going to take Illinois State. I'm going to take Valpo and Missouri State. That'll be mine. I don't love it. That's for damn sure. Thanks everyone for joining us. I really like this format. I gotta tell you. If you have any questions, comments, anything like that, leave them in the. If you have picks, if you have picks of your own, leave them in the comments below. In the chat, well, it comes and goes. But if you leave them in the comments, they're there all day, and I guess it really helps us. And then, of course, smash the like button, subscribe, do all those kind of good things. We appreciate every one of you. We'll be back tomorrow, as we always are, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think I'm going to replace the computer pick show with a consensus pick show. We'll have to do that. And then the drive-thru at 6 p.m. I don't know if Ruffalo is going to be untucked for that sucker or not. We'll have to find out. Thanks for joining us. We'll try and act more professional tomorrow.